I don't think we're live yet.
Not yet.
Work.
Bye.
Yay!
It's us. We're here.
What's up, everybody? We're live.
What's going on, guys? I'm Ralli Roots.
I love
Ralli
Roots.
And I like tacos and chicken. Do I sound like that?
That was a great
really
Allie
good.
impression. Hey guys, let us know in the chat, please, if you can see us and hear us. Okay.
Wait, why did you choose chicken?
I don't know. It just came out of my mouth like that.
Okay.
We just want to make sure that everything is
Right.
working on YouTube before we start getting into this video. So let us know.
Tacos.
I see you. Nice shirt, Ryan. Thank you. This is one of my favorite Grateful
I
Dead
win.
1993 shirts.
Somebody said Allie has the best shirt today.
Allie's is fake
Did you
vintage.
see my cheating cheetah?
I didn't buy it because oh my God, I swear to God, babe.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Lots of Colorado people. Hi, everybody. Hashtag Feed Allie. Hello, hello, hello.
Feed Allie.
Sweet. Lots of people in the chat already. We have 188 people watching already, which is awesome. Thanks for being here, guys. So, as always, I think we've had a pretty good track record so far of going live every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So, we're going to keep it up. We're going to continue with it.
That person said Allie is the bestest ever.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Sorry, Callie.
I'm okay with that.
Oh.
I have to be a little bit biased.
I'm used to it.
Allie's the best.
Next week, we're going to be in Little Rock, Arkansas on Monday. So, we'll have to figure out the live situation there. But I'm sure we could still do it.
Yeah, it should be fine.
By the way, the Little Rock meetup,
yeah.
super excited to meet everybody that's going to that.
So excited.
We guessed that I thought there would only be like 10 people that would show up. Allie
It was
guessed
like 15, 20, but then I
15,
stopped at 15 because I was scared that I would be super off.
as of today, I just counted the RSVPs and there's 66 people. So it's probably going to be a pretty big meetup. I'm excited.
So excited.
Yeah,
Same.
it's going to be awesome. We're excited to meet all you guys. Hopefully we can spend some fun time with you. So
Oh my God, Elizabeth says it's going to be lit. She's quoting
You
me.
can't stop.
thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, Pettis. Petty says he likes her shirts.
We're
We'll
literally
be there.
flying into lit.
I know. Literally.
I'm only 3 hours away from there, but I'm taking the kids to Balloon Fest. That sounds fun.
I want to do that.
Like hot air balloons?
Or is it just a bunch of balloons?
Like helium.
God. I don't know.
Do
Either
you
one
remember
sounds
the Andy
great.
Warhol Museum?
Yes,
Though?
yes.
They had a room full of balloons and you got to
That's
just play
true.
with them. Nobody didn't enjoy it.
Come to Denver,
Everyone
Colorado. I was actually just in Denver, Colorado for a French bachelor party. I like Denver a lot. We went to
For
the
what you remember.
no, we had a great time. We went to Red
not what I
Rocks,
heard.
which was okay. I'm moving right along. Two Aussie thrifters in the chat.
Hey, guys.
If you guys didn't see it, Callie did an interview with two Aussie thrifters this past weekend. So go check out
Yeah.
that interview.
How was your Aussie accent? What did they
It
say?
was horrible.
Oh, that's
I
okay.
got like 2 words and then everything after that went English.
That's all right. I can't do
So guys,
Australian.
today's show is going to be.
Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Just stay level with me. Stop.
What's happening to my
Guys,
eye?
today's show is going to be it's going to be really cool. I'm super excited about this. I was actually sitting down and going through numbers. You guys know how much I like numbers. And there's 387 people watching already, which is cool. Guys, please hit the thumbs up button for us. I'd really appreciate it. But as you can see from the title of this video, can you make 6 figures just thrifting? It's a question we get a lot. Like, is it possible if I want to just be like, if I want my full-time job to be thrifting, is it possible to make 6 figures? So I sat down and I broke down the numbers on I broke down like generic numbers, and then I also broke down our personal numbers so you guys can get an idea of what it would take to make 6 figures thrifting. And we're going to go based off of $100,000 because that's 6 figures. And we're going to go based off of we're going to go based off of $100,000, and we're going to go based off of like being full-time pretty much.
All right.
Harry Tornado, thanks for the $2. Appreciate this. Excited for the show. Tote auction ends in 11 minutes. That's right. Harry Tornado, Josh has a tote auction right now on
So
eBay.
exciting.
It's
Wow.
up to $143. All the proceeds are going to charity, to a no-kill animal shelter. So if you want to go bid on that, it's one of our past tote bags.
The cool thing you read today, there is a state that made every shelter no kill.
Yeah,
Michigan?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Michigan is now a no-kill state, which is very
How
cool.
exciting is that? I love hearing that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that it's already up to $143 or whatever. It's got 9 minutes left if you guys want to go bid on that.
47 bids. Wozers.
So cool.
So we're 5 minutes live and there's 444 people watching. Do you guys want me to get into these
444.
into these numbers?
Yeah, I say go.
I'm excited
Get
about
into
it.
Mike.
I don't like maths.
Kyra, thanks for the $5 super
that
chat.
is so punny.
Love from Area Thrifty1 in Hartford,
Whoa.
Ohio. Little alien. That's so cool.
That's amazing.
So
I love a good pun.
there's 9 minutes before this auction ends. So I'm gonna ramble a little bit, but just bear with me, guys. So first of all, the question for this video was, can you make 6 figures just thrifting? And the fast answer to that is yes. Yes, you can. But I think that there's I wrote down 4 main variables that I believe have to be in place before you can actually make 6 figures thrifting. So the first one is time. You have to have the time to be able to go to the thrift stores and list everything and ship everything, etc. The second is capital. You have to have the money available to buy the product. Pretty simple, right? The third thing that I think you need to be able to do this is knowledge. You have to know what to buy and how to do your research so that you know that the item is going to sell. So you have to have the knowledge. So time, capital, and capital knowledge. And then the fourth one, which some people would disagree with me on this one, but I believe that it is a very important part, is location. I think that you have to be in an area that has a lot of inventory that you can go out and buy continually. Yes, you can travel around. Yes, you can buy like wholesale online, but we're talking about physically going to thrift stores. I think you have to be in a location with a large amount of thrift stores where you can do that. Like today, for example, we went thrifting for 7 hours and we went to 4 thrift stores that were decently close to us. We drove about 40 minutes south, went to some thrift stores and came back. And that's something that we can do over and over again because we have those thrift stores in our location. So I think location is important. So the 4 main variables I think you need is, again, time, capital, knowledge, and location. You need those 4 things. Thank you, Natalia Perez, for the $2 super chat. What are your opinions on baby clothes, Carter? The only time we'll buy baby clothes is if it's a more expensive brand or if we can lot them together. So sometimes you can lot them together and sell them. That being said, we do not focus on baby clothes.
Yeah. So if you can figure out what price you can get, like let's say you have leftover baby clothes and you want to sell them and you put all of the certain months together, like all of the 12 months together, all of the 9 months together, and you know how many you can like squeeze into a padded flat rate or get into like a flat rate and the weight just to get your shipping the cheapest as possible, right? That's the way we would recommend you doing it, selling all of the same month or size together and shoving it into the smallest package possible so you can get the best shipping cost. And I mean, I wouldn't recommend reselling baby clothes that way, but if you have leftover baby clothes, that's how we would recommend you sell them.
So again, to answer the question, yes, I believe that making 6 figures a year just thrifting is entirely possible. We do it. So let me continue to break these numbers down for you guys. So we're going to go based on $100,000 gross. All right. Thrifting after shipping, after expenses, after packaging, after fees, right? If you're buying stuff from thrift stores, we try to shoot for at least a 50% margin. So if we're spending $10, we want to make $30 and net 20 or net 10 after taking the cost out. So we want to double our money is what we're looking for. So on $100,000 gross, you would have a $50,000 a year net pre-tax take-home income. My friend does $100K a month eBay just thrifting. Broken. Thanks for the $2 super chat.
Insane.
That's crazy. I'm assuming he has a team or he has people helping him. Doing $100,000 a month eBay just thrifting, I'm personally pretty skeptical about that, unless he has like sourcers and listers and all that stuff. But that's great. If he's actually doing that, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Massive team.
Yeah. So we're going to go based on that. So the other thing that you have to look at is your average sales price. I think a lot of people's average sales price, especially if they're a one-person show, I think a lot of people's average sales price is too low. I believe that the lowest you should let your average sales price get is $25. And again, that's to make these numbers. So yes, you can, if only if you're trying to get this goal of making 6 figures a year. Yes, you can buy a $10 item, or you can buy a you can pay $1 for a $10 item, sell it, ship it, and make money. Of course you can, but you have to value your time in doing that as well. And I think that for the average person, if you want to get to those 6 figures, you have to shoot for a higher average sales price. So $25, I think, is the lowest. If you look at our store, our public eBay store, is mostly thrifted and garage sale items. And on that store currently, right now, today, our average sales price is $38.
Okay, cool.
So across the board, each item that we sell, some things sell for $100, some things sell for $20, but across the board, $38 is our average sales price. Okay. But again, we're going to look at $100,000 and $25 average sales price. What that works out to is 4,000 items per year.
Okay, cool.
So you would have to sell, to make 100,000 gross, you would need to sell 4,000 items per year. That's 11 items per day, 365 days a year. Doesn't matter what day it is. Doesn't matter if it's Christmas. You have to sell 11 items a day.
That actually sounds
Average.
kind of doable.
Yeah. So now it's kind of putting things into perspective. Like, okay, 11 items a day, $25 average sales price. That's not that bad. It's only $275 a day.
Right.
So, and it works out to, at $275 a day, that works out to $100,375.
Got it.
Let me get that money.
So now we've kind of hit that mark. So now we have like a base of how do we do it? We need 4,000 items per year selling, right?
Yes. Brianna says hi.
Hi, Brianna. If you want to make it a bit easier, again, going back to our store, if you focus on an even higher average sales price, the easy way to do it is do that, which brings the number of items you have to sell even lower. So in our case, $38 average sales price, we only have to sell 2,631 items per year, or only about 8 items a day. So to gross $100,000, our public eBay store only has to sell 8 items a day. Very, very doable, right?
Yeah.
I'm learning all of the things.
Callie loves this.
So we're gonna keep this going. Let's see how many people are watching. 609 people watching right now.
Oh wow.
So, and guys, this is a video that I wish I had someone break this down for me when we first started thrifting. So please hit the thumbs up button on this video. Please hit the thumbs up button, and please feel free to share this video once it's out there. Let people know. I told Allie and Callie, I was like, I should make this into a separate video and put it out on YouTube, because I feel like this information is so important if this is what you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
And I'm only talking about thrift stores right now, but you can add in garage sales and estate sales and that kind of stuff.
Can we make it a fun skit video and I help you?
Yeah.
Don't forget, guys, this is gross, not net.
Sure. Yeah.
Super
We'll
gross.
talk about.
Forgot already.
Yeah, we'll talk about net as well. But let's continue with the numbers for you guys. So per week, here's the other variable. Per week, you would have to thrift and list at least 80 items a week. Again, that resell for $25 each. So you have to find, list, and ship, hopefully, if you're selling 80 and your sell-through rate is that good. It's going to take time, obviously, to build up to that, but you would need to find at least 80 items a week that resell for $25 each, okay? So to give you guys an example, remember earlier in the video, I told you that we went thrifting today. We went out for 7 hours total. So we went thrifting for 7 hours, and I'm including travel time in that as well. So from the time we left the house to the time we got back to the house, obviously it wasn't all thrifting that whole time because we drove quite a bit. But everything included there, we were away from home for 7 hours, right? Today, we bought 31 items at 4 thrift stores in 7 hours. So we bought 31 items that we felt would be great resellable items. Now, going back to that $25 each price point, the stuff that we thrifted today, much higher than that. Definitely on that $38 average sales price that our store is currently used to.
Yes.
But even on the $25 each, we would only need to do what we did today 3 times a week.
Oh.
So if you had the time, 7 hours, 3 times a week, and you could find we could do it the same thing and find 31 items, that's 93 items a week.
Wow.
And at the $25 sales price, at that $25 average sales price, that's $2,325 a week.
Oh, okay.
3 days a week, $2,325 a week, which works out to $120,900 a year. So now you're in great 6-figure territory there, right?
Yeah.
So if you could do that, if you could thrift 3 days a week and pick up that amount of items, and then if you did your pictures and listing the other 2 days a week, now it's a 5-day a week job.
Right.
Now, again, that's 2 people doing that, and obviously Callie helping with pictures and all that stuff. But
to be fair, Ryan finds most of the stuff.
And to be fair, the first year pretty much that we were doing this, I was doing that.
Yeah.
Or the first 6 months at least.
Yeah, I would say the first 6
Yeah.
months, because then I was like, let me try to do everything.
Right. And we know a lot of people who are one man or one woman shows who do it themselves. So it's entirely possible to, it's only 93 items. It's entirely possible to do it yourself, I believe. Again, going back to those variables that have to be in place, time, capital, knowledge, and location.
Knowledge is a big deal, guys.
It is.
Finding the thing and recognizing what you found and then purchasing it at a good price, knowing what it's going to sell for based off of the comps that you're looking at, the sold through, right? Because that makes a big difference. And just understanding the market, like that is a big deal. And it's a steep learning curve and it's very difficult. People are like, yeah, but it's sold for this much. Why isn't mine selling? It's sold once for that much and there's 10 listed.
Right.
You shouldn't have bought it. Or
Knowledge is very
yeah,
important.
5 are listed and 10 of them have sold, but one sells every 3 months and you're not listed for the cheapest. So what's the likelihood of the person buying yours whenever all the cheaper ones sell? So it's very difficult for people to wrap their heads around that.
But check out how cool this is. You ready? So again, if you have all those things in place, if you have your knowledge in place as well, if you can do that by yourself and you can do 93 items a week, now we're at $120,000 a year gross job. At a 50% margin, that's a $60,000 a year take-home job.
Oh, wow. That's really good. And you're your
$60,000 a year, you're your own boss. Now, I also wanted to break it down because a lot of people are going to be like, well, aren't you working 100 hours a week doing that? Well, no. Let me break it down this way. Again, we went out today for 7 hours, including travel time. That's 21 hours a week. If we did it 3 days a week, that's 21 hours a week of thrifting, including travel time, right? If it took you 15 minutes per item to list that item, to list those items, if it took you 15 minutes per item, taking pictures and listing it, which is, if you're good at what you're doing, if you've done it very well, you have good systems in place, that's a long time. That's a long time. I can list 10 items an hour pretty easily.
Okay. Yeah.
So 15 minutes per item, that's only 4 items an hour.
Oh, wow. That's true.
So 15 minutes per item, that's an additional 23 hours to list those 93 items that you found.
Oh.
It's a 44-hour a week work job. 44 hours a week job.
Wow.
And if you take that $60,000 take home and divide it by 44 hours a week, it's a $26 an hour job.
Right. And most people, you got to remember that includes travel time, right? So if you have a
Callie's
9 to 5, yeah, you're usually
That's
traveling
really
at least 40
Oh,
minutes.
right.
So don't forget to multiply that by driving there and then driving back, because you're
Oh, it
typically
ended.
driving in like
Yeah.
a rush hour.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the tote bag ended for
All
143.
right.
That's awesome.
Yay for the animal shelter.
And I know we got a bunch of super chats in. I'm sorry, I just had to get that out. 713 people watching right now. I'm going to go back really quick. Island Thrifts, thanks so much for the $10 super chat. How did you learn what to sell? I've been studying up as much as I can, but does it just come with experience? Experience has a lot to do with it. I would say there's probably half of it is actually going out and finding the items and doing it. But the other half is learning, doing stuff like what you're doing right now.
And the market's
Watching
always
YouTube
changing.
videos, checking the sold comps in store, not feeling bad about like finding something and then looking it up in the store. Like you have to do that to learn and make a list as well. Did I change my license plate yet? No, no, I didn't. And then there was another one somewhere right here. $20. Wow. Thank you, Tennessee Picker.
Wow.
Good luck with the property search. Appreciate it. No word back yet on the property.
That one was in between.
Oh, Flippin' Hustler. Thanks for the $5. Let me answer.
Oh, yeah,
say-
they're the same, kind of.
Oh, it is? Y'all going to get a sweet deal on that property? Or y'all oh, nice. 2 property things. Yeah. So we talked to our realtor today. We did submit an offer on the property, which is super exciting. We're just waiting to hear back on it. So yeah.
Very excited.
Things and things.
Hopefully it goes well for us.
So hopefully me kind of breaking those numbers down works for you guys or helps you guys out. I wasn't really looking at the chat, so I didn't see if you had any questions or anything in there, but honestly, I would save this video and go back and listen to what I said there, because I try to break it down very realistically there. Obviously, again, I'm gonna say it again. I think you have to have those 4 things in place, right? Mm-hmm. You have to have your time to do it. You have to have the capital. You have to build up a bit of money to be able to do it, to start doing it. You have to build up your knowledge. You have to know what you're doing. And knowledge, again, comes with experience, but it also comes with using the tools at hand, looking at eBay sold comps, looking on Terapeak, knowing what you're buying.
And whenever you list and you're listing for yourself, you learn so much from listing. It's crazy.
And Deanna says shipping would add more time to your work week. That's why I put 15 minutes per item, because it shouldn't take you 15 minutes to list an item. So maybe you're spending 10 minutes listing the item and 5 minutes shipping it. So it still works out. All right. So hopefully that helped you guys out. For the rest of the chat, we're just going to sit here and answer whatever questions you have. But yeah, is it doable? 100%. Yes. Yes.
You should definitely make a separate video.
I probably will.
For people like me, like that was a lot of information
Yeah.
really quick.
I know.
Abby's
I'm
like,
sorry.
numbers, letters, what?
I mean, it was all blowing my mind like left and right, but it's all gone now too. And
I
I'm
love
like,
it.
what?
And taxes, yes. Obviously, I said that's take home, pre-tax take home. You have to pay tax on that income, and
Right,
it
we
would
said
be
gross, guys.
it would be at your rate. So if
Emphasis on the
you're
gross.
taking home $60,000, you would need to talk to your CPA and find out what your tax bracket is and pay tax on it. Of course. How long did it take you to hit six figures? We did it in the first year of reselling, but we got into wholesale very quickly. But yeah, we've done six figures a year reselling for the past 5 years.
Nifty thrifty finds. Do you guys give yourself designated days off? We try on Sunday to just dedicate it to, it's more of a work-life balance for us. Because of YouTube, we don't take days off. And now with mentoring, when we're mentoring, we don't take days off when we're mentoring, but we take time off during the day.
Right.
If that makes more sense.
Ryan, you don't make 100,000 just reselling used clothes, right? We make from just like thrifting and garage sales. Yes, our main eBay store does over $100,000 a year gross just off of items like that. Yes.
Right. But that's thrifted garage sale items, not just clothes.
Not just
thrifted
clothes.
and garage sale
Yeah.
items.
And
so that includes
shoes are great
electronics,
right
shoes.
now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, our
Hard
ASP
goods.
is high. Our ASP is $38 on that account.
Because we've gotten very picky because we have a lot of expenses. So we need to make a certain amount of dollars per item
To keep
as well
me
as
around.
because we have to pay Callie and Ben and we have electric bill and internet, so there's things that are involved.
And Nana Tink Treasure says also YouTube channel helps sales very minimally, but obviously, yes, we show people items that we find, and sometimes our subscribers do buy those items, but it's
not often.
it's very minimal. It's very
Yeah.
minimal. It's a lot less than what you would think. Yeah.
Maybe
In
a
fact, putting our
few a
public
week, if even.
putting our public store on YouTube actually hurts that store, because our sell-through rate is a lot less than a lot of people, because a lot of people are going from our YouTube channel to our eBay store just to look at how we're doing things and
Right.
not buying anything.
And then it'll push our listings down.
Yeah, that actually hurts our listing. So
Yeah.
we put that store out there purely so that you guys can see what we're doing.
Because if somebody keeps going to your listing, looking at it, and then not purchasing it, just because it's getting a lot of views and no interest on it, no offers, it's going to push that listing down because it's like, oh, people aren't interested in it. So it does hurt us to share it. But, it is what it is. It's helping other people to look at our listings.
Island Thrifts, thanks for the $3 super chat. Can you talk some about tax deductions? We're not professional tax peoples. We're not CPAs, so we can't talk too much about taxes. But yeah, obviously, if you're a sole proprietor, or if you're a LLC, or if we're an S corp in Florida, there's deductions that are allowed, like mileage, right, and workspace or office and stuff like that is deductible. Interest, because we use credit cards, and insurance, stuff like that. But go talk to a CPA. That's the best thing to do. And by the way, guys, 753 people watching.
Wow.
Only 273 thumbs ups.
I know why.
Why?
Watch.
Nobody likes you.
It's taking it away after a second.
Oh, it's going away?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I've been
Why?
trying to thumbs up. Look, see, it's gone now.
Oh, weird.
Whoa.
Someone else commented too. That
Huh.
It kept
It's not
going
counting
away.
our thumbs ups? That's messed up, YouTube.
That sucks. Everybody break YouTube and give us a thumbs up and just watch it.
The
Just
number's
break.
going up now, but it's not allowing
Please.
everyone to.
That's weird. Please
Do
hit
it.
the thumbs
That's
up button
so
for us,
weird.
guys.
Why is it not working? That's
Break the
annoying.
button.
Break it.
And
Just
you
smash it 50
11
times.
11 people who hit the thumbs down button. Sorry that you don't like making money.
Oh, it went down to 10. Or did it go up?
It
The
went
thumbs
down to 10.
Oh,
Then
okay.
it back
Oh,
up
it went
to
back
11.
up to 11. That
Paul-
one person can't decide if they like us or not.
Then shipping.
Paul Cantu just bought a house selling Goodwill t-shirts. That's awesome.
Cool.
That's
Good
awesome.
for him.
Paul Cantu also makes a ton of money from YouTube. But
Yeah.
but absolutely, yeah, you can buy a house buying and selling thrift store items easily.
Oh, everyone says their thumbs that keep going
Aw.
away.
Sorry, guys. Keep hitting it.
Well, guys, thanks for hitting the thumbs up button for us.
I'll have to get on YouTube. Either way, it's just nice that you guys are here, all 780 of you, which is awesome.
Yeah, USA first.
All right, guys, bring on the
Oh.
questions. Let's see what we can do here.
I approved it and Ben deleted it.
Wait, why did you delete that comment, Ben?
I don't
There
think
was no
he
bad
fully
words in
reads
that.
them sometimes, and it's just like, bye.
What is your zodiac sign?
Sorry that was deleted. I agree with it. It's an okay comment.
Gemini's.
It's fine.
Yeah, we're both Geminis.
I'm an Aries all the way.
And Callie's my sister.
Yes. Twins.
And I have a personality like an Aries. If you read that personality, that is me,
True.
which is very funny.
Madam Supernatural, how do you decide which items to list in your public store versus private store? So the private one's more niche specific, so it's focused on a certain category. And then the public store, the hip line one, if it ends up on YouTube, it's going to end up on that store. So anything that we get like garage selling or thrifting that we're showing you guys on YouTube, it's going to go on that store.
I destroyed the like button.
Thank you.
Ralli Roots broke YouTube. Can you guys please not use all caps?
Why?
It's very confusing for me.
Can you talk about seasonal stuff? Now Halloween, Christmas ornaments, etc. Yeah, so seasonal stuff does sell well.
I like Halloween candy better than Christmas candy.
That's fair.
I feel like Halloween candy is every candy.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I was just trying to.
There are special
off
candies
subject.
at Halloween though.
That's awesome.
But my favorite were the Reese's eggs.
Mm.
And they only had them for Easter. And now they have the Reese's eggs for everything. They have like Santas and footballs. So
True.
now, one of my favorite candies is all around.
But yeah, you can definitely sell stuff seasonally, stuff that sells good for us around this time of the year, like Halloween costumes. We will sell Halloween costumes. They sell well for us. Vintage Christmas stuff seems to be pretty hot right now.
Oh, yeah.
So vintage
Hipsters.
ornaments. Allie's even doing a vintage Christmas tree this year, like full ornaments and everything. So
From when I was a kid. I'm going to get all those.
yeah.
And then somebody asked I lost it.
Gratefully dedicated. Yeah.
Yeah.
I found a really cool Grateful Dead item today at the thrift store. So make sure to watch the next episode.
Life of TEO. Do you recommend using apps like Depop? Because the eBay started charging tax.
The pop.
Yeah. So eBay started charging sales
Sales
tax
tax.
in certain states
Right.
that have to pay. It's part of the territory. It's just stuff that we have to deal with. Yes, we're dealing with it too. Yes, we've had people reach out to us and say, why are you charging me sales tax? And we
I
have to
saw
be
that
like,
today when I was doing the shipping.
Yeah.
we're not charging you sales
Like,
tax.
we're not.
eBay's
The
charging.
government is.
Yeah.
Sorry, the government wants money from you.
Um,
Taking it from us too.
Elliot, I'll listen to Grateful Dead, but I'm more a fan of the artwork on the shirts. So I think they have some of the best merch out there. And I like the fan merch too. The music's fun, but I like the clothes more.
Bonafide Hustler in the chat with a really good question.
Oh, yeah?
Ooh.
What up?
When will you guys and Callie come to Austin?
That's a real question.
Never.
That's not true. We could all go. Maybe next
Yeah.
year. Maybe we go.
Probably next year.
Take a break.
Maybe
I know.
once it starts to warm up a little bit.
Nikki and them
Yeah.
are like traveling.
Are they?
They might be.
They're going to
gone.
keep traveling? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
All right. Well, when they get back next
Maybe
year,
we can go visit them like
Ben
right
can
before they leave.
run the store.
That's a good idea.
Depending on when they're going. But yeah.
Then I have to ask.
Oh, wow. So many good questions. Jeez.
Do you think the Depop market will grow or like Grailed? I think all of the secondary app markets they're like kind of competing right now. And I think probably like 2 or 3 will rise to the top. So Poshmark right now is
Rise to the
crushed,
top.
rise to the top. Is
Like
crushing.
in Phoenix.
But you look at like StockX. StockX got a really, really big investment and blew up kind of
Mm.
overnight. But I think that there will be like the 2 or 3 main ones. Yeah. When are you coming to Sarasota, Bradenton area? We were there today.
Yeah, all day today.
That's where we were
Missed out.
today.
Ah,
Flip your dollar. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it.
nice. Well, if it isn't my inspirations, hi.
And just in time,
Hello.
805 people
Whoa,
watching.
we broke 800.
Very cool. Thanks so much, guys.
Break that thumb, y'all.
If you're just joining the chats, make sure that after this video posts, make sure you go back about like 10 minutes into the video. I start breaking down the numbers. Go back and watch that.
And Blue the Colorado picker. Oh yeah, Ryan, I love your Dragon Ball Z collection pictures, Funko Pops, and figurines.
Thanks.
First off,
I'll be right back.
Ralli Roots, because I curated that entire collection and I made those Dragon Ball Z shelves and I hung that art and I framed everything and put it in its place. Ryan just looked and said, that looks great. I love it. So.
And he'll pay for them.
He paid for them, I'll say. Paid for, I mean, yeah, we have business together. We paid for them. I did it.
I did it.
That was me.
All right.
You're blocking my light.
When will all three of you come to New York? I don't know. It's hard for all three of us to travel, but now that we have Ben, we can just have Ben come with us. Or come work for us while you come with
leave
us.
Ben
Yeah, and then you can film us. And then Callie can edit. Try to super chat. Is it broken? Oh, you're covering my face. Ooh, it doesn't look good when you cover it. When would you? Everything. Does everybody like my shirt? It's hard to answer questions because everything's moving so fast. It'll see one and then it'll disappear because I didn't.
Calm down. I'm back.
Finally.
I curated that collection.
Come to Dunedin. I used to live in Dunedin, Florida.
Dunedin.
You did. Thank you, sweetie. You're very,
Dunedin.
very talented.
I love Dragon Ball Z.
At what point, how many sales until you open an actual eBay store? I think if you're listing or planning to list more than like 50 items a month, I think, whoa, so strong. I think you should open a store. Yeah. There's some people that never get an eBay store, but I think that there's great benefits to having a store.
And you can look at your analytics, which is awesome. And you get ship counts.
You get
discounts on shipping. So you get ship counts, guys.
I like ship counts.
You guys get ship counts.
Greg Murphy, thanks for the $2 super chat. My son is 5 and wants an autograph from you guys.
Aww.
Send us, Callie's going to put our email in the chat. Send us an email with your shipping address. We're going to sign a hat and send it to your son.
He also sent another $2 one earlier, but we didn't see it.
Well, thank you for all the $2. Pat T says, come to New York City and I'll be a cameraman for a day. All right, fair.
Put you to work.
Ferenzo, thanks for the $3. You guys are my inspiration when I have a slow sales. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, listen, we all have bad days. That's what we have to remember as well. We try to keep our videos as positive as we can, but you guys also have to remember that the videos that we put out on YouTube are 10 to 20 minute snapshots of our lives, right? So we are very positive on and off camera, but everybody has bad days. Sometimes things don't sell. Yeah. Sometimes we lose money, right? Sometimes like the stock market's really bad and I'll net lose money in a day, but then the next day things are better and we make a bunch of money on eBay. We make a bunch of money in some other way. For us at the end of the day, if we're able to live a comfortable life, have fun, hang out with our friends, hang out with our family, and help support a few other people who can also do that, that's the goal in our lives. So as long as we're making enough money to do that in the long run, that's what we're striving for. Terry Sharp, thanks for the $5. Hey, Ryan.
That's a good question.
If we get into the mentorship and have a business trip in the middle and we'll be busy during the day, will that greatly affect us? No. So the mentoring is purely at your own pace. So you're able to go through it and send questions and be part of the Facebook group and all that stuff at your own pace.
Some people have binge watched everything in the first day.
Yeah.
Like all of it.
And then I'm like, go back and do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this round of mentoring actually ends tomorrow. It's been an awesome round. A bunch of people are continuing on in the Facebook group. But the next round is going to start on November 1st. The emails to sign up, I think I decided on when I'm going to send those out. So the emails to sign up will go out on October 25th. Friday. Ooh. Friday, October 25th. If you've submitted an email to be in the group that starts November 1st, that's when I'm going to be sending out the emails. It's a Friday. So Friday night, I'll send those emails out. Ooh. And again, it's first come, first serve. This is going to be the last round of mentoring that we do for a while.
People want you to talk about promoted listings.
I'm going to do a whole separate video on promoted listings. I haven't planned to do that this week. But yeah, I'm going to do a separate video on that. Harry Tornado, thanks for the $5. Real talk. Is it possible for a single person resale operation only doing thrifting yard sales to net over 100K per year? So in my opinion, yes, it is possible. I think yes, it is possible. And I'm going to go back to the things that I talked about earlier. Time, I can't say capital.
Capital.
I can't say
capital.
capital.
And ship counts.
Time, capital,
tonight.
knowledge, location, all of those double. You have to have the right amount of capital. You have to have the right amount of knowledge. You have to be in a good location. For us, it's possible for sure because we have garage sales year round.
Yeah, that's true.
So you have to be in a place where you can do that. And the biggest thing, I think, if you're a one-person operation at that point, the biggest thing to focus on is your average sales price. And not just your average sales price, but keeping your margin good too. So if you have a 50% net margin, if you can get your average sales price up to $100 an item, now we're talking. Now you can easily do 100K.
I think there's probably very few people that will have the ability and knowledge and resources to get that many items. I don't think that the average person can do that.
But Josh, you can.
Honestly, I think that it's not smart to do that. I think that it's possible, but you would be working your butt off. And I think it's smarter to start bringing people on who can help you. And then you can get to that point with more help.
Right.
So maybe pay somebody $25,000 a year and get them to help you make that extra 25. And now you're making 75,000. And then do it again. Bring on another person, pay them 25. Now you're making 100 and you're also helping two people out.
And then I want to answer a question by Michael Berger. Allison.
Hamburger.
What is your favorite adult beverage? My favorite adult beverage is an extra dirty martini, and I love an old fashioned or a Manhattan.
You've been on an old fashioned lately. You like old fashions.
But like favorite of all time will definitely be an extra dirty martini. Vodka, gin. It has to be like a really good high quality gin. Vodka can just be like the Costco's, so it's like equivalent to Grey Goose.
I like that. I like that question, Callie. You go.
I don't really have a favorite. I think they're all kind of gross.
Michelob Ultra.
If anything, yeah, a very light beer.
Yeah, and mine's either like a very dark beer, like a stout, or like a smoky old fashioned.
Oh, smoky old fashioned.
Smoky.
I could have specified.
Minnie and Nance, thanks for the $5. When would you hire an employee? Currently, hubs and wife team, growing fast, but worried about adding expenses too fast. Want to be a reliable employer. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that was a question that we had when we first started as well. And the answer that we came up with was pretty much when we couldn't go anymore without killing ourselves, like working way too hard. So we couldn't keep the same lifestyle up that we had without bringing on extra help. That's
we realized we needed Callie to ship for us so that we had the freedom all day to go and to source. And then also YouTube does take up a lot of our time. So our situation is like a little bit different and more unique than everybody else's for the most part. But
we also started slow. Like we brought Callie in part-time first. Before we brought her in full-time, we said, hey, Callie, we don't have the time right now to do the shipping. Would you mind coming in and just helping out with shipping? And then it was, well, Callie, you're a photographer by trade. Can you take pictures for us as well? And then it was like, okay, it went from like 5 hours to like 10 hours to like, okay, how do we just steal you away?
Yeah.
And now Callie's full-time.
Here I be, people.
Diana, thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate it. I think I missed one too. Billy Noble, thanks for the $2 super chat. I'm 45 and want your autographs. LOL, mitten picker.
Yeah.
Shoot us an email. We can sign something for you.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
And 830 people watching right now, which is awesome. I think that's one of our records. So thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Please hit the thumbs up button on this video. I know it wasn't working, like it hasn't been tracking the thumbs up, but we would really appreciate it if you just try to hit that thumbs up button for us.
And Ben Dev, I would like a unicorn fart candle. Yes. That's not even a question.
What's it smell like?
And then the best thing about candles is once you burn them, you get to enjoy them the whole time, and then they're gone and they don't really take up any space. They're like a thing that you're enjoying.
Jamie, is the access to the mentor in a timed event? Like, can you access the info past the dates? No, it's good for 30 days. Everything is good for 30 days. After that, if you want to continue on, you have the ability to do that, and it's $100 a year. So it's very cheap if you want to continue.
And then someone asked multiple times, how and when do we have to switch from PayPal to the new payment app? Do you know that?
It's whenever eBay like forces us to do it. I think next year, like end of next year, is when they're going to start. They've already kind of like
slowly they're transferring, which is good because eBay can't control PayPal, and somebody can charge back on PayPal. How long after they purchase something on eBay and eBay says like, no, you tried to scam the seller, PayPal can still turn around and say, oh, here's the money back.
Yeah, I don't know what the time frame is.
So it's
90
better
days.
for us as sellers that
Yeah.
they're getting rid of PayPal. And PayPal has not been very nice now that eBay and them are going their separate ways.
Well, yeah.
Been
Also,
kind of jerks about a lot of stuff.
remember that eBay. A lot of people think that eBay still owns PayPal. They don't own PayPal. They haven't owned PayPal
Okay,
since
I
they
didn't realize
split
people
and whenever they split.
They got divorced.
Yeah, they did get divorced.
They broke up.
Any updates on the new bags?
Yep.
Okay.
Finalized design is coming at me tonight. I haven't gotten any like proper designs from anybody. So I think the next bags I'll put out feelers on like YouTube and say, submit your designs by this date. Here's all the things we want you to follow. We'll put like a page on our website. And then we can maybe like pick a winner. But this time we just didn't get anything that was printable on a bag. So we need to order them, and we're going to order them tonight.
Bags.
We're gonna order bags
Totes.
tonight.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
going to
cool.
send them the final, and then he's going to
Sweet.
send me a rendering tomorrow. And then
That's
I'm going to
exciting.
say, okay, here's, my 50% deposit,
Cool.
make my bags. And then once they're,
So what do you expect? Like a month till we have them?
yeah, it'll be about a month until
We'll
we
get
have
them.
Yeah.
before
So
Christmas?
what works is they send me a rendering
Before
of how
Christmas?
it'll look. Yeah.
Christmas.
And
Are
then
they gonna
I
look like
say,
this?
those look good. And then they make one.
Are they gonna look like my shirt?
Yeah. And then after they make one, I pay them, and then they make the rest of them and send them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Um,
That's fun.
Shelly Johnson, thanks for the $5 super chat. Can I come work for the Ralli Roots team when you get a new warehouse? Maybe, yeah.
We need someone to cut our
Complete
grass.
A minute to win a shipping challenge.
Yeah. So fingers crossed, guys. Everybody, please send us positive vibes and pray if you're into that for us to get this property. We have an offer out on it right now, so we're just waiting back. But we really want it, so hopefully it does go through.
And then Minnie and Nance, send us your design to what is it? hello@rallyroots.com, because I don't think that we got it.
I'll buy one for $40. The bags will be very affordable. They're not going to be $40.
No, there will be.
I think last time we charged like $13 a bag. So they're going to be, we want people to get them because our goal with the bags is to help
The environment.
stop people from using plastic bags at thrift
Yes.
stores and stuff. So
Maybe we'll do like a bag hat combo for a good
geez.
deal.
how much for the Grateful Dead shirt you're wearing with your autograph on it, Ryan? Oh man.
$5,000.
Well, hold on. First of all, I don't think it would be right for me to sign a Grateful Dead t-shirt because it's a band t-shirt.
Might
I don't know.
devalue the shirt.
Yeah, it probably would. But I mean,
But to
I
them,
don't
it
know.
would give it value.
also, no, this isn't for sale.
NSF.
Oh no, it's okay, Minnie
Not
and
suitable
Nance.
for work.
Send it. Send it.
Not for sale. Thank you, Lisa. Sold.
And Shane, okay, so we've been trying to get someone to come and cut down our other property. Like there's brush that's grown up too high to mow it down. So we've called multiple people and texted them and everything, and everybody just keeps blowing us off.
Rent some
They haven't even
goats.
gone and looked at the property.
We're
like,
still,
oh, I'm gonna go look at it, and then they haven't. So
things go kind of slow in Hillsborough
It's
County, but
very
we're
annoying.
still working on it.
we might just have to rent a machine ourselves, drive it over to the property, cut it down, take pictures, and then list it for rent
So yeah, maybe.
at this rate.
Reselling Diva, is the property just to make a warehouse office space, or was it going to be a house too? So
It
there's
wasn't.
enough. It wasn't going to be a house, but there's enough land on the one that we made an offer on. There's definitely enough land to build a house. There's also a building there it's like 3,500 square feet of air conditioned space, and there's another warehouse that's almost 7,000 square feet. So there's definitely enough space to make like an apartment. If let's say Callie wanted to live there,
Probably wants to build a tiny house on the property.
Yeah.
we could totally do that.
And there's two septic. So there's septic in the back of the property and the front of the property
Oh,
with the warehouses. So if you
It's a
build
good
a
spot.
tiny house,
Cool.
you have septic already.
It's a good spot.
cool.
So get on that.
How much to rent the lot? I don't know. If you're interested in it, though, make us an offer. Go drive past it and see if you want
Yeah.
it. But it's a good spot.
Shoot us
Good
an
spot.
email. We can chat about it. We need to cut it down. It's annoying.
How often do you accept best offers on items? Do you get a lot of lowball offers? We actually don't care. We like lowball offers. It
Pushes
doesn't
your
matter.
item up in eBay's
Yeah.
algorithms because they
So-
see that there's interest in the item people want it. So it pushes it up in the search.
Yeah. If someone if someone sends a $5 offer on a $100 item, I'll just
Counter
counter back at $99.
They just want to see what they can get off.
Yeah. So I don't care about that. And how often do we accept best offers? Every day. Lots of the time. I would say probably on half of the items that we sell.
I was
we're
going to
accepting
say,
best
I think
offers.
it's 50%, but
Yeah.
you know better than me. Yep.
All of the things.
How much you pay monthly for your eBay store? We have multiple eBay stores, but the one that's, again, public, that's just a premium store. So it's like whatever it is, $60 a month. But
And
we pay for it yearly.
free shipping, which is more than enough tape to last you forever.
Yeah, it's a lot of tape.
Number one. And you can get poly bags with it, different sizes, multiple sizes, or tissue paper kind of a situation. Go ahead.
Sorry, this is a really good question from Dan, because a lot of what we do is wholesale. And a lot of the times we'll get like 100 of the same item. And he's asking if we do volume discount pricing. And the answer is yes, absolutely. So let's say we list 100 items. If you go all the way down to the bottom on your eBay listing, there'll be a little spot there. It'll say like, buy 2 items and get 5% off. Buy 3 items and get blah, blah, blah. So we'll usually set that up as buy more than 2, or buy 2, get 5%, 3, 7%, and then 4 or more, you get 10% off. And yes, it works. And that is trackable as well. You can track it under your promotions on eBay.
And Daniel asked where we see reselling in 10 years, like just reselling in general or reselling for us, because I see reselling getting bigger because more people are shopping online now.
Sure.
And more people are shopping on Amazon now. And so Amazon is getting more and more expensive, right? So it's about the same price as the stores for a lot of the items, not all of it, but a lot of the items are pretty generically the same price. And if you want to find something specific, you have to go to Amazon, right? Like it's hard to just go to a store and find what you want. But eBay is like really niche items that are special and unique, or like used shoes because you don't want to buy the new shoes. So I definitely see now with more people shopping online and it becoming more comfortable for people to buy items online, and more people using like apps where they just get like a box of clothes. I see a ton more people shopping online for items, like especially clothing and shoes items. Especially. So I think that reselling is just going to get better. I think maybe
it's going to get better.
The market
for sure.
will be higher barriers of entry. Like more people are going to be competing to sell online.
Better and easier. Easier, I think, for the buyer. Maybe harder, like Ali said, for the seller, but it's going to be easier for the buyer. Sure. And I think there's going to be bigger players that also get into the market. Like Instagram, for example, is going to jump in. Facebook is going to jump in.
Facebook is jumping in.
Yeah.
They're coming in so hot and hard.
You guys don't even know. Kate, this is what I was laughing at. Katie and Vicky.
Vicky.
We miss you guys. We wish you were closer so we could hang out.
Sent me this t-shirt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
For a box of nails to build Callie's tiny mansion.
So funny.
Katie.
I love that.
Thanks.
Derek Brown loves you. Hi. Love you too. $10. Thanks for the $10.
I love it.
I'm thankful for you all. Would love to give you some music for your videos. There are samples of stuff on my humble page. Awesome. Can you like screenshot that or something so I can go back and look at it? Thank you, Derek.
Maybe send us an email to hello@ralliroots.com with your link, just in case.
Yeah. I've started using a company called, I think it's called like Epidemic Sound. What's the name of the company I use for music?
Oh, it's spelled funny.
It's called, Epidemic Sound. That's what I use right now. You got to pay for it though, so.
Yeah.
Look, you see that? 883 people watching.
Holy crud! We're almost at 900.
Almost. One day we'll get to 1,000. That'll be so cool.
Well, we have 516 thumbs up, so I guess the thumbs up are working now.
Yay! Thumbs ups.
Not working for me still.
Oh, Callie still can't give us. You've given us a thumbs up like 20 times, and it just keeps taking it away.
Took it back.
Gritty Savage says, "I got bars, guys. Awesome. Send us some tracks that we could use. Every now and again, I need some good bars." Tampa meetup soon. Yes. Okay. So literally sitting over there. Hold on. I'm going to grab it.
So
we're just waiting for it to cool down because I don't know how much longer I could hum for. Here comes Ryan. It just degrades.
Look what we got. So this came in the mail, but we haven't opened it yet. It's still sealed. So well, no, I'm trying to hold it. But we are waiting so we can open this at the Tampa meetup. So I don't know where it's going to be yet. I think we're going to do it at a park.
We're thinking Medard Park so that as many people that want to come can come.
So Callie's going to figure that out for us, and then we're going to open this at the park. Or where?
Can I feel
the pack.
Yeah.
At the pack.
It's a good 8-pounder.
We don't say pounds over there. They say
metrics.
But yeah, it'll be awesome.
Love it.
Okay, guys, favorite Dragon Ball Z character. Should we say it at the same time?
Pikachu.
Ready, Allie? Callie has watched Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
On 3?
Oh wait,
One,
for
two.
Super? Are we talking about
favorite
Super?
Dragon Ball Z character?
Just
Favorite Dragon Ball Z character?
In general.
No, favorite. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Vegeta.
Future Trunks.
That was
But I
so
love Dragon
sad.
Ball. But I love Vegeta and I love Whis. Like I love Whis.
Oh, Whis is awesome. You're
I
like
would marry Whis.
you
He's
are-
my spirit
you
animal.
are Whis.
I am Whis.
That's so funny.
I'm Whis. I love Whis. He's
More
cute.
more travel and bolo videos, please. Yeah. So I probably will do another bolo video this week, and then I have so much travel videos to edit. I'm gonna film the meetup in Little Rock and that whole travel thing as well. So that'll be a cool little travel thing. We're also going to Chicago. We're gonna do a meetup there as well.
I don't know when it's gonna be cool enough to do the park.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Because we
But-
really want to open our thing.
Next month sometime.
Yeah, next month.
Yeah, next month.
Goodwill tomorrow, Wesley Chapel. We kind of thrifted ourselves out today, so we're probably not going thrifted tomorrow.
Yeah, not tomorrow. More mochi, please. In 4 minutes, we get mochi.
Oh,
And
Wow.
a puppy.
That went by quick.
thank you,
Dana.
Dana, for the $2.
Thank you so much.
Robert Rhodes loves Callie. He in my living room watching and said, "You're so quiet tonight."
I'm sorry about that. There's just a lot of topic talk going on, and I don't know the topic.
If you want to hear Callie do a full interview, there's a channel called Two Aussie Thrifters, and Callie did a full interview on their channel. So lots of Callie
Amanda
there.
asked if we're going to do more thrift wars. We need to.
Oh yeah.
Ryan would win, though.
Ooh, call it Ralli
Terrible
Roots
line.
Go series. Yes, yes.
Let's go.
Part of the reason why
Oh.
part of the reason why this next round of mentoring is going to be our last one for a while. Part of the reason why is because we want to start traveling more. And we could travel and mentor, but when we do mentoring, we want to be like laser focused on helping people. So we're going to kind of put out more YouTube videos next year and travel more next year. That's our goal. So yeah, expect that. I like Ralli Roots Goes. That's
And when the
pretty
meetup for the park for us to open the plaque is going to be, it probably will be end of October. Sorry, no, it'll be
End of November.
end of November because we need to wait for it to get cool because I'm not doing a meetup in a park when it's 88 degrees out.
Fair.
It's not okay.
Your
It's
girl's gonna be
awful.
sweating.
Yeah, we need it to be at least like 75. So we need a cold front. So as soon as cold fronts start coming in, I'll plan it and then hopefully a cold front will come.
So- Ethan Bailey, I'm going to do another separate video on eBay sponsored listings and what's working for us and what's not working for us. I wouldn't suggest taking sponsored listings off all your items. I wouldn't suggest it. We've been testing different things, but what I can say is I would not suggest removing it entirely if it's been working for you. If you've taken them off already, like you said, and your sales are fine, then that's okay. But if you've noticed a decline, I would say switch them back on.
And then promoted listings, you're not paying the percentage fee for shipping.
That's true.
So just be aware of that, guys. If you want to start charging shipping separate from the item.
But again, that's give and take because you
Right.
do get a better boost with free shipping. So that's
Right.
something we've been testing as well. And it's something that I'm going to talk about when I do the recap video.
Yeah.
Stay
So
tuned.
it's just things that you should be aware of. And if you weren't aware of that, I just wanted to point that out because a lot of people didn't know that.
Right.
Right.
Oh my gosh, Nimbus is such a good name. But Nimbus was white though, and my car is not white anymore.
Why didn't we name Zero Nimbus?
Change it.
He says, thanks for inspiring me to grow my reselling channel. Awesome.
Where
You're doing
were
reselling.
you?
You can still change your name to Nimbus. It's a cool name.
I love Zero
was another one of
though.
your videos?
I like Zero
love a
too.
better name is Zero.
Yeah.
But if
Daniel.
someone said Nimbus,
Daniel, thanks for the $3. Gonna go full-time after military retirement. Thanks.
oh my God, congrats.
Nice.
And thanks for your service.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
Thank
We're
you.
visiting my brother, and he is a pilot in the Air Force, and I'm pretty sure he is back to flying Super Hercs because he was an instructor, so that's C-130s. But yeah, he flies planes because he's smart.
Planes.
Zero Nimbus. Nimbus can be the middle name.
Oh,
And just go by Nimbus.
Nimbus. Or I can get a tiny little white fluffy Pomeranian in 10 years and name it Nimbus.
You could, yeah. It's more like a cloud. Lauren Coal City, we're so excited to see you. Can't wait to see you in Chicago.
Yeah, and I already have like the brewery picked out, same as the last one that I picked Can you remind me which one that was?
Ooh.
But yeah. That one.
Suggested Bolo just bought 2 vintage NASCAR hats for 50 cents each and sold both within 12 hours for $30 each. Vintage is hot right now, guys. Learn vintage, get on it. It's great.
Is it like NASCAR season? Is that a thing?
I don't know, but NASCAR stuff, wrestling shirts like WWE shirts are hot right now. NASCAR shirts have been hot for a while. Vintage Marvel stuff is flying right now for huge money. So look out for stuff like that. Should we grab the dogs?
Daniel.
$8.55.
Oh snap! We do enjoy
It's puppy time.
a nice.
Puppy time.
I enjoy a nice Malbec or
Hey.
an old Zinfandel.
5 minutes left of the show. For the last 5 minutes, put in the chat some items that you've sold recently for a good price, so we can help each other out with bolos. What have you sold? How much did you sell the item for? We'd love to hear, and I'm sure everybody else would as well.
All the rare items. There's
So,
a Momo.
Reseller Down Under, also another good Australian YouTube channel. Reseller Down Under says Warhammer books are a massive bolo, sold the other day for $300, only paid $3. Wow, that's awesome.
Crate. She gone. She heard the crate.
Just sold a Wrangler Retro Pearl Snap shirt for $33, paid $3. Very good. Sold a 40% full bottle of discontinued cologne for $75. Awesome.
That's always interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like, why can you sell that used, but not other things used?
I think it has to be like a spray. So it's like still kind of sealed in the bottle. It can't be like a dippy one or whatever.
But like lotions.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Well, it depends on how you're selling it. If you're selling it as a collectible, I think that's different.
Yeah, look, sold 2 WWE vintage wrestlers for $180.
Whoa.
Look at my little
Zero Nimbus.
Someone sold an Untuck It in under 5 minutes.
Awesome. Found it Untuck It today.
Fast money is better than slow money.
Lineman boots, got it for $32, sold them for $279. Very cool.
Whoa. Vanessa sold a Rocky Horror Picture Show Funko Pop collection for $250.
Sweet.
Dang.
Money.
Textbook on Amazon, $150, paid $2. Awesome.
Here's zero, everybody. Here is zero. Wanna see it?
Nimbus.
Honey.
Oh, it's so little.
Hey, girl. Hi, new dog.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
She's been losing her puppy teeth, and Allie's been like finding them all over the ground.
Stepping on them.
And
Mochi's
she
been
gets
playing
super
with them. So now I'm trying to collect all of her teeth. She's missing a lot of teeth. When she bites you now, there's like holes
Whoa.
where your fingers fit in.
Pack Safe camera bag, 50 cents, sold for $150. Wow.
Pack safe.
Wait, I want to get the Bodog too.
Mochi. Wait, she's thirsty, I think. Well, what? Why? Oh, here she comes. She's just running around.
She
Ryan went to
gone.
pick her up and she just held her paw up like a little princess. That was. Look at the face. Oh my god. I love
Say
your
hi,
face,
everybody.
Bulldog.
Say hi, everybody. Say hi, everybody.
Okay. Very excited.
All right. Say hi,
Aw.
everybody.
She
A
looks
lot of
little
people
when
are
you
selling
hold her.
NASCAR stuff. NASCAR jackets, 3 in the last week for average price of $60.
Nice.
Somebody
Get it, Jerry?
resold a Dollar Tree phone case for $25. That's actually shocking
Wow.
to me because I know a lot of people tried and failed doing the Dollar Tree retail arbitrage, but that is amazing.
That's awesome.
Congrats on finding a good one.
Sold a Funko Pop Monsters Walgreens exclusive for $75.
Wow.
Sweet.
I
You're a
never
good
know
girl.
what, like, those are all hit or miss, right? Like, some are like just nothing.
Oh
and
yeah,
then some are, like,
most of them are
$100.
nothing.
But
but
some
it's
are
the
worth
really
good money.
few made-
The vaulted ones, or some of the vaulted ones.
Yeah.
They're like a list of like, these are all the vaulted ones.
I'm not sure. We don't do too much in Funko.
You just collect them. Collect them.
Frenchie looks tired with Ryan's touch. She's so tired. Look at that face.
Oh my god, the sound.
You hear her? Can you hear her? Say hi.
Oh my god.
So vocal.
Loudmouth golf shorts, $2.50, sold for $30. That's a great brand to look out for.
Loudmouth golf shorts are awesome.
They're good. The pants actually sell for more, so look out for the pants too.
Yeah, very true.
Would you recommend someone just starting out to start with PayPal, or better to just start with the managed payments? I think I answered this last live video.
And you said start with managed payments.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to anyway, so you might as well just learn how to do it right now.
Nice listening, guy.
Thanks.
Good job.
I talked,
Wow.
guys.
I talked, guys.
And you said really smart things.
Mouth worked.
Words.
Uh,
Mouth words. All right.
Unvaulted, sorry.
Sounds like me when I sleep. Sounds like Ryan when he sleeps. Just kidding, Ryan's louder than that. Oh, look at those eyes.
All right, check this one out. Paid $45 for vintage Chanel boots at Plato's Closet and sold them for $1,550.
Whoa.
I know.
Oh, yeah, we know you.
What's up, Eric?
We actually know that that's true as well
Yeah.
because we saw the sale.
We know Eric.
We
and
know
that's
it.
a
Ryan has
big
his number.
sale.
They were texting.
Fired.
So,
Right?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
Aren't they there to make
They-
profit too?
$45.
They
They
overcharge
didn't
for
know.
most of their
Okay.
stuff. So the fact that they missed something is shocking.
They probably also didn't know they were real.
Yeah. When do you decide to donate old inventory? It's rare that we have to do that.
When the
Brandy!
warehouse gets cray.
Brandy's
Oh,
in the chat.
hello.
Hi.
Who's that?
Brandy, go watch our,
Oh,
if you didn't
Aaron's
watch
mom.
our last video, the garage sale video, go watch the whole video. Make sure you watch the end.
Our best friend's mom's in the chat. We
Yay.
go to her house and eat all of her food.
Hi, Aaron's
It's
mom.
like the best. We want mud pudding again.
What's that?
Can we request that?
like
for the
pudding
next
with
year?
crushed up Oreos?
Can we
or
get it
something?
once? Yeah, it all got eaten. I didn't
Gummy
even get a
worms?
bite. 'cause I
Triangle
was
choke.
full.
Just
Yeah.
dirt and worms.
I don't even need. I just want the pudding and cookies.
All right, guys, it is 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on this chat. If you are just showing up and you missed everything, go back to the beginning once this video posted and watch it. Oh my God, so cute. And please feel free for you to share this with anybody who you think would benefit from it. Hit the thumbs up button on the video before you go, and we will see you live next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Love you guys. You're awesome.
Yes.
Bye.
See you later. Say bye, Mo. Say bye.
Oh no, you didn't.